Emily.
Do you really?
Emily Fair.
Seriously, I watched it on YouTube. Good videos.
Thank you.
I actually watched the whole thing.
She's an empowered woman now.
When I have a daughter one day, I'm gonna make
show her
her
the
watch
Emily
Wilson.
That's a
YouTube channel.
Hello, dear friends. I have missed all of you. I have been on the road for many days straight. I think I traveled 20 out of 30 days in June. So I apologize for my lack of videos, but I'm here again to answer a question from Dominique that a lot of girls send me. So Dominique wrote, "Dear Emily, I've been frustrated by my lack of dates. All my friends seem to be in relationships and I am not, but many people tell me my dating standards are too high, I'm too picky, etc. I feel my dating standards are completely realistic, but should I listen to what other people are saying? Am I being too picky?" Great question. First of all, one of the things I've encountered on the road speaking with girls is the lie in our society, in our world, in our brains as women, that relationships are everything. And that we're all constantly striving for a relationship or striving to reconcile our hearts with being single. You are super awesome, super amazing, super wonderful and beautiful, relationship or not. We need to see ourselves as individual women outside of this quest for a relationship or to be loved. The desire to be loved and to be in relationship is natural and normal, but I think some of us get super caught up in that idea of having a relationship or looking for the next guy to date. That's the first thing. The second thing, we are each responsible for our own dating standards. I get to choose, you get to choose what is important to you in the kind of guy that you would go on a date with or be in a relationship with. Only you have that power in your life. So we each set our standards. You are also in control of whether or not they are realistic. Realistic dating standards could include that he's Catholic, that he loves, honors, and respects you, that he's willing to wait to have sex till marriage, etc., etc. Those are realistic. If you set your standards at he has to be over 6 feet, he must, whatever it may be. I don't even know. You know what I mean. That means that yes, you are being too picky. But when we set our standards high as young women, it is hard for young men to reach them because young men mature less quickly than we as women do. So when we set the bar high and we're 20, 21, 22 years old, young men haven't normally caught up to our level of maturity, the kind of serious relationship that we may be seeking as young women. The second thing to remember is that your standards are high and the standard of manhood in our world today is super low. The things that are glorified for young men are just sad. Money and fame and sex and all kinds of stuff. So in the same way that the culture infiltrates us with lies every day about who we are and who we need to be, the culture does the same thing for young men and the men that surround us. Young men get the same choice as we do to buy into the lies that society is feeding us or not. Many of them do, just like many of us as women do. It is important to remember that. There are young men, I meet them all the time, which is awesome. I get to meet a lot of them, are young men who are striving for holiness and striving for greatness and striving to be men of great character and honor. Are the men few and far between? Absolutely. Does that mean that they don't exist at all? No. But when it comes to your dating standards, you will set them high as a woman. If you are a woman pursuing virtue and holiness and good things, you will set them high, and it will be hard for young men being infiltrated by the lies of the world to reach that bar. But are there young men out there who will? Absolutely. Is it worth it to wait for those men? Yes. We as women, because of that desire for a relationship, we get impatient and we just think, he has 2 checks out of the 5 checks that are really important to me, so I'm gonna, whatever. I'll date him because there's no one else around and, I want to have a boyfriend, whatever that might be. Don't lower your standards because the good men are hard to find. They are there. The quest for them is not everything that we should be focused on and consumed by, but they are there. And when God is ready, if you are called to marriage, to bring a man like that into your life, I promise you that you will not miss him. God is not going to make the two of you ships passing in the night and just happen to miss the divine appointment that God had planned for you to meet one another in your life. That is not going to happen. Is it worth it to keep your standards high, realistically, and make sure that that is where they remain? Yes. Sometimes good reason for people saying, I think your standards are too low and you should hire them. Yes, that is okay to listen to those people. But when you have a realistic, a set of standards that you know are realistic about a man of good character, and people are saying you're too picky, pay them no mind. Because your life is your life, your relationships are your relationships, and you have the power, only you have the power to control that in your life. So get out there, you are glorious, you are strong, boyfriend or not, set your dating standards high, keep them there. Do not lower them because of what anyone says or because you cannot find good men in the world. In the meantime, it's not about embracing your singlehood. It's just about being the glorious girl that God created you to be, not waiting for a relationship, but living in a present moment, relationship or not, whether that's going to come in a month or a year or 5 years, just being you, the woman that God created you to be, and loving who you are and who God created you to be, and loving your creator. Know that you are loved. Know that I'm keeping you in my heart and in my prayers on the road. I've seen so many of you this summer, which has been awesome. I love when you come up to me and tell me that you watch my videos. So if you're a new subscriber, welcome. Tell your friends. I don't know why I've been using my hands so much today. If you're a new subscriber, tell your friends who might benefit from watching my videos and hearing me answer these questions. I want you to be encouraged and feel loved and know how blessed you are. I will try to get to more questions as soon as I can. In the meantime, get out there and be wonderful. Be the glorious girl God created you to be. See you later. Bye.